Hello guys, welcome to this lesson on automation of Windows applications using LeanFT. In this lesson we will learn how to automate the standard Windows using LeanFT, and we will also learn how to automate the Java applications developed in AWT Swing. After that we will also see how to automate the applications developed in WPF and .NET platform, and as also the SAP applications as well. So let us start with the standard Windows application automation using LeanFT. So over here I have opened the Visual Studio and I have created one test for the Notepad automation. So here is the Notepad automation test, and to automate the standard Windows applications you will have to use this particular namespace HP LFT STK standard win, and once you do that you can start the coding. You can use the object identification center to identify the class and the properties of the objects and use them in your description programming, or you can also create the application models. So to start the process or the application you can use this particular syntax. You can give the file name that we want to launch. So here you can we have given the notepad's path, so it will start the notepad process, and after that we are finding the window, and the properties of that window are given over here. So it will find the window with whose class is this property class regexp is matches this notepad and index is 0. So it will identify that window, and then we are finding the child of this window by using this describe method, and we are finding the child of the type editor. So that's why I have used editor over here, and then the how to identify that editor is by giving by using these properties. So these properties and values are given over here. So you can give multiple properties and values as well, and you can also use the methods like to send the data into that particular editor. We have used sendKeys method. After that we have waited for some time, and then we are trying to close the notepad window using close method, and finally when we hit the close, but when we try to close the notepad, another dialog comes saying that do you want to save this particular notepad, and then we are clicking on don't save button. So this particular code I have copied it from the object identification center. So whenever you face the difficulty saying that you are not able to identify the object using description programming, just go ahead and use the object identification center to copy or generate the code for that particular object. So I have created the code for don't save button over here, and then use the click method to click on that button. So let me run this program. It's very simple one. So it is launched to the notepad, and then it will enter some data in an edit box, this editor. Then it will try to close the notepad, and then it will click on don't save button finally. So it's very basic example, but demonstrates all the major concepts that are used in automation of the Windows applications. So for identifying any window you have to start from the desktop, because the windows that are open in the desktop or the operating system do not have any parent. Then you have to use desktop. So that's a kind of rule, like if the specific window doesn't have any parent you can use desktop, and to identify the childs of that particular window you can use that window object, and then you can use the describe method on that particular object, and you can get these properties and values using object identification center. So the same concepts apply to other types of technologies like Java, .NET, WPF, etc. So I will just briefly explain you how you can do the automation of SAP applications. For that you need this SAP namespace UI5, and I have used this launched the browser and then navigated to this particular SAP testing URL. This is provided by SAP itself, and then if you notice here the class type is of SAP. This is edit field, but it is of the SAP type, and we have used the ID attribute or the property of that particular object, and then set the value in that. So you will notice that everything remains same. The overall concept is all same. Only what changes is the object name and the namespace. Actually object name is also same, but it is in the different namespace, and the way we identify the objects is using description programming. The syntax wise it is also same, only this object descriptions changes properties and values. Then let's move on and then see how to automate the WPF or the WinForms. So over here we have launched one WP application using the same syntax that we used for the notepad. After that, we have found the object main window using desktop.describe and then giving the window titles over here. And then to find the objects inside that particular window, we can use this describe method on that particular window object, and then you can identify any window any object inside that window using the same syntax that I have been using. So it will only remember that it will only find the immediate childs of this window. If the edit field is inside the parent of this edit field is different from this WPF window, then it will not identify that particular object. So you have to follow the same sequence. For example, this edit field is inside, has got two ancestors, that is parent 1 and parent 2. Then you have to from WPF window you will have to identify its first child, and then from that first child you have to identify the edit field, like that. So syntax wise it's gonna be the same. And here is the sample test for the Java application. Notice that we have used this particular namespace stk.java, and we have launched the Java jar process, this application, and the same syntax we have used desktop.describe. It is also the window, but it is a Java window, and then we have given the properties and values. And after that, inside that particular window, we are trying to find the checkbox whose attached text is C1, and then we are setting the state of that checkbox as checked. So that is how we can automate or simple Java applications using LeanFT. So the overall concept remains same, no matter if it is a web-based application, ACP application, or .NET application. All the steps are same, except the only difference is that you have to use the correct namespace. That is the only difference. So this is all about how we can automate the Windows applications using LeanFT. Thanks for watching this video.
Hi friends, if you find this video useful, please hit like button, and for more videos, please subscribe to my channel, and also visit www.softforce.org for more tutorials and updated videos. Thanks for watching my video.